Welcome to Moto Rambling.
Hey y'all, welcome to the latest installation of Memories. It is October 13th, 2019 as I took a late afternoon ride. I brought all my cameras with me. Got the Vivitar on the handlebars as you see the video at the moment. You can see I've got the GoPro on my helmet and I've got the drone in the saddlebags. Wanted to get out and bring all the cameras and see what I could do with each of the cameras, with the idea that I wanted to work on making a video involving all the footage, putting it together correctly, putting it so it's not completely boring. I did a video a little bit ago, I'll put a link in here to it, where I used just the drone footage. I had a lot of it. All 3 batteries were fully charged. I put the drone up quite a bit, including right here where I'm stopping. A little bit ago you saw me twisting my head around looking and trying to find a spot to put the drone up, so that I could get some decent video. Stop here because I just liked the way the road looked with that big curve, got an elevation change. So I put the drone up here, did a bunch of video shooting there with the drone. As we go further on, I move up further up the road. There's another section of the road that is just absolutely fantastic for motorcycle riding, and it's actually pretty good for drone because I can get the drone up and see an awful lot of the road because it's just nothing but switchbacks for a little while. I've edited out a lot of the drone footage in this video because I used so much in the previous video that was nothing but drone footage. I am also going to do a third video from this one ride that was really only 2.5 hours away from the house, and even less riding because I was putting the drone up, I was stopping, getting set up, etc., etc. The next video is going to be some of the stuff that you don't see in a video like this, me stopping and digging the drone out. I left some of the cameras on so I could record myself getting everything ready, getting the drone up, setting up the shot, putting cameras in certain places, just trying to get some good video to try to make a quality video to put onto YouTube. Now at the beginning of this you heard me introduce it as another installation of Memories. I'm going to talk a little bit more about Memories when we get into the next video, but most of what I do with this YouTube stuff is just Memories. I'm putting it out there. I don't see a lot of subscribers. I don't see that there's a lot of people that are just saying, oh, I want more, I want more, I want better, I want better. I know the quality isn't very good, and that's not so much what I'm into as much as I want it to be better and I want it to look good. I would love for it to get better. But mainly, this is all videos that I'm just putting out there so that there's memories that I can go back and look at, so that family members can go back and look at. My son doesn't ride with me. He's got his own interest right now. I would love for him to someday be able to go back and look at these videos and create memories of me that he doesn't have. He knows I take off. He knows I go for a ride, but he doesn't really watch the videos too often. He doesn't know what I'm doing out there. He doesn't know how much fun I truly am having. So I'm trying to put it out there on the video for him as well as for me, and for anybody else, because eventually I'm not going to be around, but these videos will be. Today is my 53rd birthday. It's also the 7th anniversary of my father dying. And, I have great memories, but the strongest memory I have is of the day he passed away. I think our emotions are stamped into our brain based on the emotions that we're feeling at the time. And I can remember every moment of that day when I heard that he passed. And I have tons of other memories of him, but none of them are really stamped into my brain quite as well as that particular memory. And it's like, that's great, but I also want to be able to go back and look at pictures and remember him and and remember, oh, I remember doing this and that. Well, you know, back when my dad was growing up, back when I was growing up, we didn't have near the ability to make videos and or even pictures. So there's not a ton of pictures, there's not a ton of videos, there's not a ton of things I can just pull up on a computer some way and say, hey, I remember that, you know, that was a great time. I don't want that. I want there to be too much stuff. I want, you know, somebody to be able to go, I'm going to go look at something and just have such a volume of things to look at that it overwhelms them even. But I think it would be good for them to be able to look, see these videos and see, maybe not so much me, I don't put my ugly mug in the pictures as much, but they can look at it, they can hear me talking, they can know, hey, that was Dad, that was, you know, my brother, that was my uncle, you know, whatever it is, and know that this is what I did, this is how much I enjoyed it, and be able to look back and smile. Alright, enough of that. Back to the video. You can see I hit some gravel roads, I had some nice twisty roads, and even though it was a short ride, it was fairly close to home, I got all the fun stuff in it. It was a pretty cool ride. Again, I edited out a lot of the stuff that I recorded that day because it would just be too much for one video, and I wanted to kind of show the difference between the finished product and the next video that I put out is going to be much more about the process of getting some footage, the process of editing the footage, the process of putting it all together. I only have 3 cameras going. I have a 4th camera, just a still photos, which I can take videos with, but although it's just a regular camera, I didn't even bring that in this particular video. But I think that the next video is going to be like a behind the scenes kind of thing of getting all the shots. Here I am heading home as the sun's setting.